When you honestly think about it, overthinking will always kill your peace and joy. It's in that moment when you start to have that humility and thankfulness, that's when you'll experience that true peace and be content where God has brought you to in your life. At some point last year, you were probably dealing with a lot of trials and tribulations, and you honestly didn't know how God was going to get you through the battle. But honestly, the main thing that got you through that battle was you being faithful, even though you didn't know what God was doing. You continued to walk by faith and actually apply what God was telling you. You stayed in your word, you stayed in prayer, and continuously served others. You also probably relied on other brothers and sisters of Christ to give you that wisdom and strength so that way you can get through those trials and have more faith. But now all of a sudden you find yourself going through these trials in your life currently and having to deal with people who are trying to get into the way of what God is trying to do for you. And maybe you're doing all you can to reap that blessing that God wants to give you, as well as always being thankful and staying committed to your purpose. So the mindset that you need to have right now is look back on where God has brought you to. You are now in a better position than you were last year or even before in your life. So the main way you should honestly approach it now is waking up with joy in the morning and thanking God for the things that you do have and really understanding that God has a special purpose for your life and he's using you in ways that you can't even imagine. So don't allow the enemy to get you to think about all what didn't go right. Continue to have a positive mindset and be a light to the world. Be a light to people who don't even like you, who don't want to see you win, and even the people who do want to see you win. And that's how you can really, tell others your story and tell them your testimony of what you went through and how God got you through the battle. So yes, y'all stay blessed.